this is Queenie, and thank you for joining me for another episode live of Queenie Unfiltered, where you are sure to be read for filth, however, you will come out clean and pristine. We keep it real, we keep it honest, and most importantly, we practice being beautifully balanced inside and out. You guys, if you cannot tell by how fucking fabulous I look right now,
Mm-hmm.
this is the birthday episode.
Aries edition, let's
Aries
go.
season. Turn
Yes,
up, turn
yes.
up. I'll be 31 tomorrow. Though I know I don't look a day over 25. And tonight we have a very, very special guest. My good brother and fellow Aryan, the Mactivist himself, Mr. Face, the rock star. You can follow him at Rockstar Fresh on IG and Snap. Mr. Face, he recently threw a players ball, right? That's some player shit. Tonight we talking all about hotels. So I want you to tell me a little bit more about this players ball that you threw, Face. I think you muted, my brother.
All right, y'all can hear me now?
Yeah.
All right. First off, how y'all doing? How y'all doing?
Hey, I'm just fine. Thank you.
All right. Well, honestly, the concept of the players ball to me was to kind of relive my past decade, from my 20s to my 30. You know, at K State, some wild shit that was going on. And then I kind of like the 70s feel. You know, I've been listening to like a lot of like Larry Jones, a lot of Primo Rice, a lot of Jay Worthy, like a lot of that pimp, that funk soul type music. So, you know, I felt like shit, why not come out with a concept that, you know, bring people together and make them want to dress up a little bit, you know. And you see how I was stepping the golden coat, definitely. So,
I
you
saw you.
know,
You was fly. You was fly.
yeah, hey, it wasn't no perm. It was just a press. Wasn't no perm, with no chemicals in my shit. You feel me?
Not the fresh.
Just that natural hair, just like you see now, you know. But yeah, that was the concept of it. You know, I just wanted to have all my day ones there. Most of them came. A lot of people came from out of town, different states, different regions. So it was good to have everybody together. And then, you know, I kind of relived them college moments for a little bit. And just, you know, had a good vibe. So look good, feel good. You know, everybody had a good time, and that's just the thing I was shooting for. Show a
That's
real
dope.
player.
That's dope. That's dope. I heard you say something about the 70s. I think the 70s was a golden era for hoes. Do you
Oh,
not
you
agree?
know it. You know it. Max hoes, pimps and
Right.
bankrolls. You know how it was
Right.
going.
Right. So y'all, at Queenie Unfiltered, we love hoes. We are pro hoes all day and always. Period. Hoes get no slander on this channel. Um, just to define hoes, we're talking about people that use their body or their image. They're very comfortable with themselves for influence or material gain. Okay, we're not talking about people with daddy issues or self-esteem issues or nothing like that. We're talking about people that are really comfortable with themselves and they know what they can get for themselves by using their sexual energy, right?
Right.
So I love hoes. I was raised by hoes. My mama watching this, and she'll agree. My daddy was a hoe. I come from a long line of hoes. Okay, my granny and her sister were cousins. All right, that's how deep the lineage goes. So
Okay.
what they say, we not new to this. We true
We
to
true
this.
to this.
We true to this. All right. So I got a question for you, hoe.
Go
I mean,
ahead.
for you, face. I said for you, hoe.
Whole pimp over here.
I
Nah, just
I think hoes enhance the culture. Honestly and
Mhm.
truthfully, I think that the hoochie mama aesthetic and what we see a lot of fashion trends today came from hoes. Like period. I think that. What about you? How you feel about that? Do you agree?
I actually do. You know what I'm saying? Even with the proclaimed good women, they're starting to be more open and more comfortable with themselves. Starting to wear those hoish clothes, as they call it. But I'm be honest, I'm all here for it. You know what I'm saying?
Was it
Woman
body
confidence is high. So, that long as that woman confidence is high, shit, body yaddy all summer, shit. Let it be a hot girl summer. Have some fun. Turn up a little bit, shit. Hey,
right?
y'all mama created some shit that y'all working with, shit. Hey, go ahead and show that shit off. Big or
Right.
small, short or tall, let it
Don't
all
let them
hang out,
G's
baby.
go to
Then,
waste.
you know what I'm saying? Let it all hang out. But nah, I mean, I feel like the hoes did season the culture some. Whether men want to admit it or not, they are attracted to hoes. Hoes do things that
Thank you.
regular women can't
Thank
really
you.
do. You feel me? Like shit, hoes got them tricks up their sleeves. Once they whip it out on you, shit, they can hypnotize a nigga, the right nigga, cause it ain't gonna be
Some
me.
of my
Cause
hoes watching this right now. Miss it.
yeah,
Miss
hey,
it. I'm
hey, some could
hollering
be
now.
watching now, sending
I'm
in my
hollering
miss you
now.
text. I can't do nothing with you. But no, but they keep the culture lit though. They keep motherfuckers on their toes. I will say that, and
Right.
shit, it keep the
Absolutely.
culture fresh. I will say keep the culture fresh.
Face. Who your favorite hoe?
Who my favorite hoe?
Yeah, who your favorite hoe?
A real player never tell that. You know what I'm saying? We'll take
No,
that to the
no, no, no.
grave.
Like, okay, in pop
Oh, what's
culture,
my
who's your
favorite type
favorite
of
hoe?
hoe?
Yeah.
I like the sophisticated ratchets. You feel me? The ones that's sophisticated but got that ratchetness to them. You feel me? A lady in the streets, but a freak in the sheets. You know
I
what I'm
forgot. I
saying?
forgot. I forgot some of my friends, huh?
You, you feel me? I like the ones that shit. They silent but deadly. Like you never know what type of time they on until you finally get them behind them closed doors and that real freak jump out.
Then you find out
So
she slob on the nose.
yeah, they're my
Like
they're
4th of
my
July
favorite type
barbecue.
right there. Yeah, because they're gonna be the ones that want to please you, but they ain't trying to please everybody else.
I got
So
you.
as long as you give them that good shit, they gonna make sure that you getting the good shit. That's just that.
I think I like I think I like Marjorie Harvey. No lie.
You said
No
who?
lie. Marjorie Harvey. Steve Harvey
I love
wife.
Lori Harvey.
No, the big Lori. Big Lori. That's who she
Okay,
got. That's
okay,
who she learned it from.
okay. Big Lori.
She
See, I don't
came
know
up
shit.
in
I don't
what?
know shit
Dope
about her. I
dealers.
don't know nothing about her. Nothing.
Bro, I think she got kids. If she don't have kids, I know she dated two big time Memphis dope dealers that was cousins. Completely came. You see how Steve Harvey dressed since he got with her. All her kids are by other men, and he adopted all of them.
Yeah.
Her kids be sitting up in Paris Fashion Week and all type of shit. They ain't got to do nothing. Again, a hoe, someone that uses their body, that uses their image for material gain, power, and influence. I think she is a big. Well, in this day and age, big mama hoe. Ain't nobody hoeing like our grannies was hoeing, but I think as far as pop culture goes, like she on it. And I know I might be this might be an unpopular opinion. I think my second favorite hoe, and hear me out, just hear me out, face. My second favorite hoe, Melania Trump. She her hoe IQ is very high. Now she dumb as a bag of bricks, but her hoe IQ is very high. She took the dumbest nigga. She took a nigga so dumb he actually believed he could be president and fucking won. Had a baby by him, so secured her future generations for fucking the rest of her damn lineage. Got fucking green papers for all her fucking like, and I never even heard this bitch talk before. That's
Never.
prime time hoe
Hey,
shit.
she didn't even live with the nigga.
Didn't
Didn't
even
even
smell
stay
the
with
nigga.
her.
Didn't even. I think Barron Trump was a test tube baby. Like I honestly believe she probably. I think she had a surrogate. I don't even think Donald Trump touched that woman. Couldn't. He didn't shoot up that club. He
I don't
didn't.
think he did.
He
And
shot into a sock or something. I don't think he could
he
handle
shot
that.
it to a tube, and then they, if they anything, they might have turkey basted it and
Right, right.
Cause
I
she
think
wasn't
that.
even touched the man in public. She walked like he had COVID, 6 inches behind,
That's
6 feet behind the nigga and shit.
true.
She's walking like a toddler and shit, like a lost toddler. You know what I'm saying? Wasn't even near the nigga, man. And she used her assets. If you got them assets and you see a sucker, you lick it. How many licks do it take to get to the center of a Tootsie Pop? You don't know until them pockets drop, and that's just how it is.
And she got him. She got him.
She did.
Can't
You
eat
can't.
bad. So them hoes are definitely my inspiration in life. I wouldn't say they're my aspiration, but they definitely give me some inspiration. They definitely could write a book on how to bag and toe tag a rich nigga.
And they should.
There's nothing remotely good looking about either of those guys.
Nah, they just treat them well.
Right. So I think that's my favorite. Those are my two favorite hoes. You know, besides the backwoods hoes. The backwoods hoes. That boy, you know, they got some snapback. I'm talking about them bitches that be in the motherfucking the overcoats, the house coats and shit. Rolling in the boy, you know they got boy. They was forever having babies by kinfolk. You know what? I gotta shout out my grandma Lily. God rest the dead. OG hoe. My grandma had 13 kids. Always kept a Cadillac. I ain't never seen her with a job. Never. I was like, God damn. How you always got a new Cadillac? Had a dripping Jerry curl, had a gold tooth. She had them frames. Man, that's OG right there.
And that's where you learn, huh? That's where you learn how to milk them.
I mean, you know, not directly, but
May I interject? May I interject? If it's okay, hey, Amika.
Not directly, but I did kind of learn from Granny. And I think contrary to popular belief, we all got a little hoe in us. I know a lot of people sit up on their little high horse and like, oh man, I would never. I have so much respect for myself. I would never. And I don't think it's about having respect for yourself. I think it's, like I said, I think it's holding yourself in the type of esteem where you know what kind of influence or what kind of power that you can command, right?
Right. A popular quote I heard from Andre 3000 was, he said, just because you fuck on the first night don't make you a hoe. It just make you a woman that knows what she want in life. You know? So if women feel that vibe and, you know, they want to let loose, then I don't think nobody should judge them for doing that. So even if women would say, I wouldn't do that, if you let a nigga fuck on the first night, people gonna say that's some hoe type shit. So whether you think it's hoish or not, society gonna judge that as some hoe type shit. I necessarily wouldn't say that's hoe type shit. I respect the woman that fucked on the first night. I could be honest say some women that fucked on the first night lasted longer than women that made me wait long time. So, you know, shit. Hey, hoes be winning. Right. I can't say that.
You know what? From a woman's standpoint, why not get that shit out the way? Fuck that nigga and see what his dick hitting for. Don't waste your time. Don't wait 90 fucking days to find out this nigga got trash dick and he ain't open into receiving a direction on how he should be giving it to you. Then you just
lost. Wasted your time for nothing.
Take it for a test drive. All right?
Right.
Bottom line, everybody love a hoe.
Whether they gonna admit it or not. Whether they admit it or not.
Whether they admit it or not, guys get caught with hoes all the fucking time. Guys pop up, you know, pop babies in who they consider hoes, right? Who they consider hoes. Women that they might not necessarily ever be associated with in public, but got babies by them and tricking off and everything else. Everybody love a hoe. Hoes make the world go round. That's my final thoughts on it. I got one last question for you, Face.
Go ahead.
You think you a hoe?
You said, do I think I'm a hoe?
Yeah.
I'm a retired hoe.
I'm retired. Wait. Did somebody set you down and I ain't know about it?
You said what?
Did somebody say? You heard me. If you can you can hear. Did somebody set you down and I ain't know about it?
My jersey in the Raptors, man.
Oh, I gotta meet him.
The Raptors in the Sun.
I guess we both common now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey,
Well,
nigga old, nigga a little older and shit, you know what I'm saying? Shit. Hey, the playing field ain't the same no more. Shit.
right. No,
You
I
get a good one,
absolutely
you better
agree.
get one and run while you can and duck, cause
Right.
shit. When them hoes wanna start getting cuffed and that pass starts squeaking out, a lot of these niggas' egos ain't built for it.
At all.
So they not
At
built. A lot
all.
of these niggas is fragile. They glass. Shit.
Mm-hmm.
Heart of glass. So but yeah, hey, nigga, tennis shoes, power line, jerseys, Raptors, and shit. I'm just leave it at that.
Just hung it all up. Just well, you better invite me to the wedding and toast to the real ones. Toast to the real ones.
Those are the real ones. If
You
you
know,
still out there
we
homing,
common now.
if you still out there homing, just make sure that you safe. That's all I'm gonna say.
Please make sure you say because now it's shit out there that you really can't get rid of. It's new strains. They resistant to antibiotics and the shots and shit. We ain't got time. We ain't got time. We ain't got time. Well, Faith, my brother, my twin, the male version of me. Thank you for joining me this evening. I appreciate it. You guys enjoyed Face. Please go ahead and follow him on Instagram and Snap at Face the Rockstar. That's FACEDA I'm sorry. I said Face the Rockstar. That ain't even it. Jesus.
Rockstar Fresh.
Rockstar Fresh. Why you didn't cut me off like 4 letters ago? Come on now. At
Hey,
Rockstar
we've been
Fresh.
sipping and doing our thing, talking about the whole shit. So, hey, but I'm gonna let people know this not gonna be the last time I'm on here. Be
Oh yeah.
prepared. A nigga coming back. I will be back.
For sure. For sure. You always welcome. You always welcome. Now we are going to move into, I think we have some call-in questions. We have a caller on the line. Hey, Mika. You got to unmute yourself, boo. I can't hear you.
Hey, you hear me now?
Yes, honey. How are you?
Hey, babes, I'm good. I was like, they kicked me out the thing. I was like, well, if y'all don't want me here, then I'll go. Because, I'm a Leo. So I'm just like, I'm not going to stay where I'm not wanted. So.
Just like a Leo, late and in your feelings. Late and in your motherfucking feelings. Cause you was on color people time. You wasn't late. I ain't gonna say nothing. Go ahead. What's your question, baby?
I don't even know if I got a question. I think my question would be, oh shit. So here's the thing. There's a thing that when you presented this, it made me think of an idea that I had. I will tell you. And so my thing is when you travel, those of you who travel, I'm interested in your host stories. Like, what are some of your experiences when you've been abroad, out of the US, out of the country, when you travel and when you know, adventure? That's
Girl, look,
like,
that's a different story for a different day. And had you been on time, you would know that I appreciate you. I appreciate you. You know what? I will share. One time I
I
went on a
didn't
cruise.
get a link though. So you can't blame me, ma'am.
I will share. I will share a hotel with you. I will. So one time I went on a cruise, and on this cruise I met somebody on the ship. They
Mm-hmm.
may or may not have been on that ship with their significant other.
Uh-huh.
And the person that I went on the cruise with may or may not have caught me in a very compromising position on the water. Um, with my legs on somebody's shoulders, may or
Yep.
may not. But of course, I'm common now, so I don't do those types of things no more. Um,
Cause we good housewives and whatnot now.
Cause growth, that's what they call it. Growth.
So we ain't do that. We don't do those things no more. You and me both, ma'am.
Right. Not no more. Not no more. But that is a great question. I might, if you guys are watching this and you are interested in sharing your hotels, go ahead and email them to taronola@gmail.com, and I'll be sure to share them on the next segment of the bed.
And will.
So great question, Miss Mika. Thank you for joining us this evening. We are about to wrap up the show. I just want to remind you all to check yourself. Here is your reminder. Right now, the new moon is in Aries. And it's a great time to spring forward with new ideas. But what I have discovered is that people will remain stagnant and are hesitant to move forward for fear they will encounter a no that will get in the way of the one yes that will change their life. A lot of people associate the word no with failure, but I believe the saying is that you're not starting over, you're starting from experience. However, we can get so consumed with what others think about our progress that we fail to work towards any. Tonight has been great. Thank you to my guest, Face at Rockstar Fresh, and thank you to my caller, Miss Mika, for her question. Thank you all for tuning in, and please join us next Wednesday at 9 p.m. Central, where we'll discuss a little kink and how to create better habits. Have a good evening.